What's up, everybody? We're back here on The Hunter Call the Wild, and you guys seem to love these big compilation videos. So I decided it was time to do another one with super rares, because since we did our last super rare compilation video, we have got another 6 super rares. So I figured, let's go ahead and do one more. These are the 6 super rares that we have got since the last time I did one of these big mega vids of super rares. If you guys enjoy these kinds of videos, be sure to hit the like button as well as subscribing to the channel and hyping the video up, as well as leaving a comment down below. That being said, let's get into it. Our second Great One Mule Deer has finally showed up at 1,260 kills. And as can easily be seen right here, this is a whole lot better looking than my first one. With our herd management being fully done, we are now getting a diamond every 23 kills on average. But this Great One isn't the only insane trophy we got that day, because we got our first super rare mule deer just hours before, live on stream. There's the 3. This is one of those zones that only gets a deer like every 2 to 3 runs. So I don't have a claiming tent here. Shoot next to him to get him to turn. Boom, you get smoked, boy. Destroyed. New map does seem good for whitetail. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. I'm kind of curious if it's going to be a solid grinding map or not. I think it might be good for them. They seem to only be on like a pretty small amount of the map, given there is a lot of river zones, but that's no different than Leighton Lakes. And also, since I know somebody's going to mention it, we shot that too because it's in one of our main zones. You only leave the 2s if they're in like exterior zones. Because this one was in a main zone, it gets to die. Ooh, that's a rare. Is that a pie or a dilute? I think it's dilute. Go though. Little baby dilute. Love to see it. Love to see it, man. Definitely dilute. What's the distance? 291. I can make this, I think. Yeah, he's going down, and it definitely is a dilute. All right, let's grab this dilute right here. They're so pretty. I really like the dilutes. The new furs for the dilutes look so good. This is probably one of the nicest reworked rares out of all the species that got reworks. I mean, this is just clean. It looks clean, man. Looks really, really good. They're being nice again, chat. What? I did not shoot there. What the heck was that? I entered the blind in his shot. I might have left clicked, maybe. Maybe I accidentally clicked. Hard to say. I definitely could have. Yes, mule deer do troll a lot, NASA. They troll so much. They troll an ungodly amount. It's crazy. Duck aim's evolving. Yeah, just shooting into the air now. I was breaking after the ammo. No, I definitely accidentally hit it there. I definitely accidentally hit it when I was moving my hand. Oh, super rare! Yes! Let's go, Chad! Super rare! Yes! Let's go! Super rare dilute! Yes! First super rare of the grind! 2,450 kills into hunting mule deer. We got a super rare. Heck to the yes! Oh my lord! That's crazy! That's crazy! That's insane! I can't believe that! Oh my gosh! Wow, and it's Big Rack 2, bro! It's Big Rack 2! Let's go! Oh, that's as good as it gets. That's about as good as it gets. Let's go! I can't believe that, man. For context of the video, because obviously this is going in a video, I'm going to go ahead and switch to the clean overlay. There we go. That way there's nothing on screen. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Dilute is beautiful. Like I said, Leucistic's probably the only one that I would have wanted more for a super rare muley. This is great. You're going to get a great one too because of the Flinter luck? Maybe. Flinter did get a great one after he got his super rare. Or no. It was before his super rare, right? I think it was. I think it was before. I think he got super troll, great one, super rare. Super rare mule deer goes camping. That's what I call this photo. He's so pretty, bro. Gosh, that's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Well, 0 to 50. Oh. The heck you coming over here for? Well, now I gotta go this way. Trying to get broadside, and you're just... What are you doing? Oh, it's 2 minutes away from the end of their drink time. Honestly? Oh, I don't like that he keeps moving. I do not like this. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Most beautiful deer in the world. It's the 30-30, so it's going to die slow even if we hit vitals. We hit vitals. Woo! Not going to lie, when I didn't see the health go down at that range, I got a little scared. But that's vital organ. Dude, it is terrifying using a 30-30 on something the size of a mule deer. Like, my hand's shaking a little bit. My, left hand is shaking a little bit after that. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. Now, I've heard there's a rare crash where if you take a picture of it, like, with the camera, it could break. Or not break, but crash. And I don't want to lose it, so we're not going to risk that. 334 max weight dilute mule deer. Oh, yes, chat. I'm so happy. This is like the super rare I wanted pretty much most out of all of them for this grind. Like I said, Leucistic's the only one that I think I like more, but Dilute has always been a favorite fur for me. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Super rare before second great one. Let's go. Hopefully that second great one will show up now. Oh, that's such a cool pose to have killed him in too. He's got his little leg lifted up, staring us down. You can really see that rack. Gosh, that's crazy. Revenge on Nate for taking the one. True. That's right. I forgot. Nate stole a dilute diamond mule deer off of my great one before level 60 account. That's crazy. I do remember that. That's insane, man. Now we got the revenge. We finally got a super rare dilute.
A few hours later.
Oh, great one. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Great one number 2. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. It's one of the furs I wanted too. And a decent rack. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Midnight great one. Let's go. You may be wondering why I'm not screaming as loud as normal. My daughter's asleep. My wife's in bed but not quite asleep. So I'm trying not to yell too loud, but oh my gosh, let's go. Great one number 2. Holy crap, 1,260 kills. Let's go, man. I honestly can't believe it, man. We got another great one mule deer. 1,260 kills, so about the same as the last. My first great one mule deer was 1,311 kills. This one was not far behind, but this is a lot better combo than the first. The first combo I got was Tiger Stripes, aka the Cinnamon Stripes fur type, with the corkscrew rack. This is the Velvet rack with the Milky Way fur type. Now, this fur type's labeled as Dusky Drift, but that's not correct at all. I think they labeled it incorrectly in game. This is the Milky Way fur type, which is very clear by the look of it. Super cool, man. This is by far better than the other one I got. Now, because it's incredibly late, I think what I'm going to do is shoot this thing tomorrow. But in the meantime, let's get up close and get a good look at this beautiful deer. Well, guys, it's officially the next day. It is time to go take this beautiful deer down. And I'm excited because we are going to use a weapon that I have killed quite a few great ones with in the past, and it's always been a fun time anytime I use it. We're going to be going with the 10mm. I love this handgun so much. It's by far my favorite handgun, and it's finally going to get another species of great one added to its history on the channel. We've taken down red deer, we've taken down whitetail, fallow deer. Now we finally get to take down a mule deer with it. Now, as you can see, this handgun is a class 2 to 6, so it is definitely going to be the right caliber range, or not caliber range, but the right class range to take down this beauty right here, with this being a class 5 animal. Man, I am so excited to take this guy down. I might try something incredibly risky because I've already taken a ton of pictures and close-up video of this guy, so I really don't need to get super close. So I think what I'm going to do is attempt a very, very risky shot. We're going to go ahead and take a shot from about 75 meters away because that is the farthest zeroing distance for the 10mm. In fact, we should be about perfect right now. Yeah, 74. Okay, it's time. We're going to do it. I'm a little bit nervous, man. Little bit nervous. Please be good. Oh, it's good. Let's go. We got him. What a freaking shot, man. That was absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe that we hit that. Now we just got to hope that it was vitals and not like spine or something. I feel like it couldn't be spine with that. That's vitals. Yeah, that's vitals right there. Beautiful. We took down great one mule deer number 2, this time with the 10mm. From 75 meters. By far the farthest shot I've ever taken on a great one with this particular weapon. There he is. What a gorgeous deer. I cannot believe that we got such an amazing great one. I mean, this is one that I have been really excited to see ever since we spawned him. Like, it was killing me having to wait till today to take this down when we spotted it last night. This guy is beautiful, and you can really see up close now the velvet on the antlers. I mean, a lot of people, when this rack was first revealed, along with all the other racks, a lot of people really did not like this rack right here. But I gotta say, when you actually get in-game, this is a whole lot more impressive. I mean, obviously, the velvet is adding a little bit of mass here, but it's also just a really thick beamed buck, likely modeled after a farm deer. I mean, we've definitely seen some screenshots of farm deer like this. It kind of reminds me of like the big rack great one whitetail as well. Except instead of a million small tines, it's got a few massive tines. Super cool. Love the palmation. Love how unique it is. Love the velvet. And this fur type. I mean, do I even say anything else? That is probably one of the coolest fur types I've ever seen. And when you look up close, like, it is actually insane some of the colors that it's got. I mean, this is kind of like a purpley almost. That's really interesting, and I never really noticed that before. Let's take a look at this thing. 420.06. Beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Now, as you see right here, it says Fabled Dusky Drift, but this is incorrect. As we saw when they released the image that's showing off all the different fur types and the names that they have on that make a whole lot more sense. For some reason, in-game, the Dusky Drift and the Milky Way are flipped. But this right here is definitely the Milky Way. There's no way this was meant to be called Dusky Drift, especially when the other one makes a lot more sense with it. Milky Way makes a lot more sense with this guy, so they definitely have them labeled wrong in-game. Let's tax it, though, before something bad happens and I lose it. That's beautiful, man. That's so cool. Look at this beauty right here. All right, guys, it is time. I can't believe we got this guy and our great one to spawn in the exact same day. Now, obviously, we just took down our great one, and it is the next day after we spotted it, so we technically didn't kill them in the same day. But to be honest, man, I don't think it matters too much. We spawned them in the same day. So in my eyes, we got a super rare and a great one in the exact same day. We just didn't kill that guy until a little bit after. What's up, everybody? We're back here on the Hunter Call the Wild, and today we're going to be showing off a crazy super rare mule deer that we got on July 20th. So it's been a little bit since we got it, but I had a bunch of other projects that I was finishing first, so it kind of was put on the back burner for video content, at least, especially since you guys already saw it live. But now we're finally releasing it, And we're going to talk a little bit about our mule deer grind first, because there is something that I wanted to mention. And that is the fact that I'm strongly debating doing a mule deer grind on another map. Now, Ski Ridge is still going to be my primary, but I would like to get a Great One mule deer to spawn on either Rancho or Parque Fernando or Silver Ridge Peaks, because I think it would be really cool to say that I've killed a Great One mule deer on multiple maps. I am very heavily considering Rancho del Arroyo because we have done a Rancho grind before, and it was actually really good. Now, of course, it was before the Great One mule deer was added, but we actually had a lot of good success hunting Rancho. And now that I know a little bit more about the solos and the herds and the way they work for mule deer, I might consider doing another grind on Rancho, because I feel like I could do so much better this time, and it was already a very solid grind before. Let me know down in the comments, guys, what map you think we should do our next mule deer grind on, because I'm definitely considering Rancho and Parque the most, but maybe if you guys have some reasons why I should do Silver Ridge or, whatever map you want, let me know in the comments and maybe I could be persuaded. Because I really have enjoyed Rancho in the past, and Parque Fernando has been a map that my brother has always said is a phenomenal map for mule deer. Silver Ridge, it seems like they drink literally at every single lake, but at the same time, I kind of want to try it because I really love Silver Ridge. So let me know in the comments which one you think we should try for our next muley grind. Another thing I am definitely going to be considering is the fact that if we do set up a mule deer grind on another map and it ends up being good, we might do a different species on a ski ridge. Like, we might try to do a whitetail grind on this map, or potentially a moose grind, or something like that, because I definitely think that it's very possible to have a good grind for either of those species on a ski, mainly because both of them are at a limited section of the map. Now, moose are on a much larger section of the map than whitetail are, but still, it's less than maps like Megavid or Revontuli or Yukon, or a lot of maps, to be honest. Definitely better than New England. So I am definitely considering doing a moose grind on here, just like the whitetail, as I just mentioned. I think either could be very solid grinds to do on a ski. So we might try those in the future if we can get a good muley grind on another map. Let me know in the comments which one you guys think would be better for this map. Moose, whitetail, what do you think would be more fun? Now, with all of that being said, I think it's time we actually get into the trophy that this entire video is about, and that is that incredible melanistic super rare that we got on live stream on the 20th of July. It was quite an insane encounter, and we're going to show you guys the moments leading up to it, as well as the takedown of this beautiful beast right here. For those just joining in, we're tracking a dilute. We shot it, but it wasn't a good shot. And so now we're trying to track this bad boy down. Oh, he's definitely still alive. Yeah, 100%, guys. Man, it almost looks like he tried to double back. You know what? Tracking him's probably not worth it. We might just want to reset the time and get him back to his zone. There he is, 25 to 50 health. So yeah, he was not going to die. Distance 259. Okay, so we just zeroed wrong. That was the problem. Now he's dead. There we go, chat. Look at that beauty. What a beautiful deer. I love me some dilutes, man. I'll take it. Nice little dilute. Pretty little deer. Even though he's absolutely puny. Got the smallest thing in the world. Just nice to get a rare, man. We'll probably be doing another Twitch stream in a couple of days, though. Double smoked. Hey, level 4. Finally approaching. Ooh. Wait. Is that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! That's a Mela! That's a Mela! Yo! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, that's melanistic! Dude! That's a Mela! Oh my gosh, at first I thought that was a gray, so I was like, that's a Mela! That's a Mela! That's a melanistic potential super rare. It's wonky though, so I don't know if it's gonna make it. Oh my gosh. I don't know if that's gonna make it, but Wow. What is our mule deer luck? Our HM cracking off. What, dude? No freaking way. What's the estimate? Not insane. Estimate's 266 to 327. So, I mean, this could troll. I'm a little worried it's gonna troll. Holy crap, dude. You had a rack like that make it? Well, we can hope that mine makes it then. Mule deer might have... Gosh, I can't speak. Mule deer might be our luckiest great one of all time. Or not great one. My lord, I'm having trouble today. Can I please just talk normal? Help me. They may be my luckiest species that we have ever heard managed. Because, like, we got a lot of super rares with red deer and whitetail. But not this early. Like, we're only 3,600 kills into grinding for mule deer. And we've already got our second super rare and 8 great ones, man. What a way to end our, like, 700 kill dry streak for rares. We went, like, 700 kills without a rare, then got a dilute and a super rare potential melanistic in the same run. Look at that beautiful animal. Oh. It must be the end of their drink time. It is. What guns do I even have? Hanson it is. Wait, actually. Dude. Oh my gosh. That could not have worked out any better for pictures. Oh my gosh. That was insane. He practically gave us a kiss. Oh my lord. He literally came up and gave us a kiss. All right, triple checking time. Class is 4 to 8. Okay, we're good. Get the exact distance. 135. So we'll aim about center mass of the lung and it should be good. Here it goes, chat. Smoked? Let's go. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we just got a Mela potential super rare. We are having the craziest, like, 2 weeks of hunting we've ever had, I think. Not only did we get the 4 Great One Mule Deer during the 7-day Great One grind, with 2 of the grinds being, you know, 51 kills or less, but now we just popped a super rare, like, 200 kills, or just under 200 kills after our last Great One. Unreal. I don't even know what to say at this point. Wow. Oh, it's so pretty. That's so beautiful. Yep, top of estimate. Dude, it's max weight. Oh my gosh, it's max weight. Both of our super rares have been max weight. No way. You know what I just realized? This is the one I talked about in the 7-day grind. This is the exact rack combo that I talked about, except this guy's a super rare. You guys remember in the video today, I was like, man, I got the coolest 50-50 diamond last night and I forgot to clip it. It was a max weight with this rack combo, but it was like just a normal fur type. Now we have the super rare variation of that rack. Oh my gosh. How's that max weight? It's a weird one. It's like the only combination that gets max weight I've noticed. It's really weird. It's kind of like, Ronnie, do you remember the max weight troll tars that used to happen? In fact, they still happen. My brother got a max weight super troll tar. Because of like the way the horns were twisted, it always trolled when you'd get that combination. But it was like a max weight one. This guy must be something similar. Like, it's just a combination that's only possible on like the high weight estimate ones, it seems. Don't remind me. I'm sorry, Johnny. I had to bring it up as an example. What's up, everybody? We're back here with the 60-minute Great One Challenge. Now, if you're not familiar with this series, usually we spin the wheel for a species that I've currently got herd managed and set up for on my maps. Then we go to the modifier wheel, which would give us something like every diamond adds 5 minutes to the clock, and it can add up to 30 minutes or whatever. You know, it'd be something like that. But because I don't want to spend more than an hour and a half recording today, we're going to switch it up. We're going to add a secondary objective to completing this challenge so that we don't have to do the modifiers to add time per diamond, etc., etc. So we'll explain what this new way to complete the challenge is going to be after we figure out what we're going to be hunting. What's it going to be? It's going to be tar. Okay, this is going to be a very interesting one to introduce this new way to win. So essentially, the new way to win this challenge is going to be by beating my average diamond rate. So for example, I can kill about 50 tar in an hour. And my average diamond rate for these tar grinds has been about 1 in 30. So if I can manage to get 2 diamonds in 50 kills, that would beat the 1 in 30 ratio that I've been getting, making it more like a 1 in 25 ratio. So if I can get 2 diamonds during this challenge, then we will still complete the challenge, and obviously a great one will complete it as well. Now, we're just going to do it for this one, as this is definitely something that is going to require a little bit of tuning over time, and we will of course figure out a better way to do it as time goes on, but for now, that's what we're doing, and I need to start the timer. Where's the timer? There it is. There's our timer. The time starts now. Let's see if we can manage to complete this challenge. There's another one right there. That is a beautiful level 3. We're now going to move down to this tent and shoot the next zone. You know, I'd kind of have missed the tar grind. The tar grind is one of those grinds that's a little bit more difficult, but it is very satisfying to spawn a Great One tar. And I have had a lot of fun on the recent grinds we've done for tar. The second grind we ever did was brutal, but a lot of the ones after that have been pretty fun, and that's a good-looking tar down range. I hope I got vitals, but I'm kind of thinking I didn't. Oh, here they come. There we go. That's a 2, and that's a 3. Smoked them, but definitely not great shots. Thankfully, it's tar, so they die relatively quickly. I'm not really too worried about that at the end of the day, but definitely would be better if we could just drop them on the spot. Let's go ahead and blast this guy right here. You know, obviously, we're not going to show every single kill we get in this hour, or else this video is just going to be insanely long, but I at least wanted to show the first run to you guys so you can kind of see what we're going to be doing for the next hour if you are unfamiliar with our grind here. That's a level 1. That's a 4 right there. Gonna take him down. Let's get this guy down in the final zone. Now, normally we have at least 2 males here. This is like the exact zone that I finished with last time I was hunting, so maybe they're just not all respawned, because normally we have at least 2 here. Let's take down this level 4 over here. We're back at the first zone that we hunted, and that's actually a pretty solid looking 4, not gonna lie. Love to see those big 4s popping up. Now, we're not nearly as herd managed on our tar grind as we are on like our red deer grind or our mule deer grind or one of those, but we are decently HM'd, and there's another 4 right there. Hey, come back here. Level 2. Ooh, big 4. Love to see it. That's a beautiful 4 right there. Oh, so I forgot to mention, I think we were like 85 kills into the grind, and now we are 100 kills into this grind right here. 100.05. That's very fitting that kill 100 is a 100 scoring one. Another level 4. This has been a really, really good run. We do have 3 level 2s here, and I kind of want to shoot one of them to get it back into our rotation. The problem is, I've only been seeing 2 at a time. Oh, there we go. Now we've got 3 here. So now I can, you know, safely shoot one of these knowing there actually is 3 level 2s. I never like to shoot a low level one in my main zones if I can't see every single thing in the herd, because I'm always paranoid that maybe I was wrong and there was actually only 2 here and not 3. But it looks like there was 3, and we just took down that extra level 2. For those of you that are unfamiliar with it, because I still get a lot of comments about this anytime I shoot a low level that you're supposed to leave for herd management. But once you've already fully herd managed your map to the point that you want, you can kill any new low levels that show up. especially if they're in your main zones, because obviously those main zones are meant to be the ones that you shoot them out of. You don't necessarily want a bunch of low levels in your good zones. Oh, that's a 3 right there. And so is that guy. Also, guys, I have a question for you all that are watching right now. Do you guys like to see all of the just regular kills that we get along a challenge like this? Or do you just want to see the crazy kills? Because something that I've always done is I really try to cut out anything that isn't like super exciting. And it's definitely not for everybody, but a lot of you seem to like it. So I'm curious, do you want me to include more normal kills like I am at the beginning of this video? Or do you want me to just primarily focus on the diamonds, the rares, and the great ones and cut out all of the other stuff? Because I've noticed that whenever I do that, these types of videos end up being incredibly short, and then people are wondering why it's not a longer video. So what do you guys think? For videos like this where it's pretty reliant on like trophies showing up to like make it super interesting, would you like to see all of the stuff that's in between to kind of see how the challenge progresses along the way? Or do you just want to see the really cool stuff that shows up? Leave a comment down below letting me know what your preference is, and I'll read through them and make a decision for future episodes. Oh, there we go. We got a couple down there. Ooh, that's a good 4. And that's a 2, which means this guy is the other one we need to shoot. I think we nailed him. Ooh, we got a 2 there. We got a 3 there. We got a 2 there. We should probably shoot the 3. There we go. Oh, what's that? Another level 2. I'm curious, are they coming from this zone right here or the zone up here? Because these guys spooked out, so I assume that they ran through here, but I've had a really tough time figuring out if the ones that I just shot are from that group up there or the one that we're on top of right now. I suppose before I go claim this guy, we should probably check the zone really quick. I know that's kind of a waste of time, but we're making pretty decent time, to be honest. We have already killed, it looks like, 22 tar in 20 minutes, so I'll take that. That's not bad. I can afford to go look at this zone real quick. Well, it would appear that, yes, the ones that we just shot are from this zone down here. I have no clue where this zone has been going. Like, I saw their zone when I went there, but they were not there, so who knows where they ran off to? Either way, that means that one of the level 2s that's in this zone is one that we actually need to shoot because we have 3 2s and then just one other higher level to shoot here, which means that I'm going to need to shoot one of the 2 so we can get it back to having 2 to shoot here. Oh, we got some right here. Where are they at? It's just the female. Oh, there's the males. I saw you. Sorry, buddy. A beautiful 4 has hit the ground. Let's take down this level 3 right here. This one is downrange quite a bit. This zone is always one of the toughest ones to hunt, especially if there's diamonds in there, because then I got to use the proper calibers, which are not exactly the easiest to hit at long distance with, especially when you have to nail those vitals of these little tar. There we go. We smoked him. So I think these were the 2 that I was leaving, but I'm not 100% certain, so I'm going to fast travel over there and see which ones run past me. Okay. Well, there's the 2. I don't see the other one. Yes, there was only 2 in the zone, which means I have not got my respawns yet. That's a bit of a problem. Oh, there we go. We finally got something to shoot, man. Finally. It took me like, what, 3 or 4 different zones just to find the next one to shoot, which means I think I definitely blazed through that last run a little bit too fast, and that's the one unfortunate thing about tar is they're a little bit less reliable when it comes to showing up in their zone, so you do end up going through runs too quickly sometimes. Oh, don't you get away from me, buddy. Smoked him. And that guy's dead too. One of the toughest things about this particular zone right here is it's very close to another zone, as you can see. And so I do end up scaring them off from time to time, which likely just happened here, which is one of the reasons I don't get to see this group over here that often, which is unfortunate because it is one that still needs to be managed down. Wait, they're here. Okay, well, we smoked him. There's another one right here, though. That's a 2. He gets to live. Okay, so we actually got one here. That's a rarity. All right, buddy. That's a 2. That's a 2. That's a 2 right there. We'll kill him. Oh, here we go. There we go. Finally getting some of the ones to pop out that I rarely see. Okay, we've got a couple to shoot here this time around. We've got that one as well as this guy right here. So let's get a shot into that one and follow it up with that one right there. We are only 6 kills away from hitting 9,000 tar kills of all time for me here on the channel across all these grinds. That is kind of crazy. Almost 9,000 tar, and to think this is a species that for the longest time I dreaded grinding. Well, it's a 4 there. I don't see anything else that I can shoot in this group, so we're just going to pop that 4. Really unfortunate we have yet to find a diamond. Oh, there's another male right there. Can we please get a shot into him? No, it doesn't look like it. Actually, maybe. Yeah, he's going to die. He's definitely going to die. Man, we're getting so many huge 4s. But like I said, we are just not getting any diamonds, which is what we need to complete this challenge if we can't get a great one. We need to get 2 diamond tar, and so far we haven't even got a troll to show up, so that's very unfortunate. And it's looking like we're really going to fail this challenge unless we pick up the pace. All right, let's take down this level 3. There really isn't anything too much nicer to take down in this zone. This is the one that had a 3 and a 2 last time, and they were the only ones in here. I really need to get another one of them to turn into a 2 so that I can, easily figure out which ones I need to shoot. But for now, we have a level 3 that kind of just chills here to keep us from deleting the zone. Yeah, so it's just 3, which means this is the only one that we can shoot here. Finally, something. Finally, we've got some more showing up. Can I get him? I'm going to hope that was a hit, but I highly doubt it. Well, I'll be. We actually hit that shot. I was really questioning whether or not we were able to hit him, and there he is. He's dead. Okay, so we have a new 2 here. We definitely don't want him in this zone. There we go. Took him down. So with these 2 kills right here, we have officially surpassed 9,000 total tar kills across the entire duration of all of our grinds for tar. That is an insane amount of kills, and you know what's even more insane? The fact that I've only killed 2 diamonds this entire grind right here. 2 diamonds in 126 kills? That is disgusting. It almost makes me wonder if we have a great one trying to show up. Again, we've just got nothing to help us complete this challenge. No great ones, no diamonds. This is looking like we're probably gonna fail. I mean, at this point, we have killed a total of 43 tar, and not a single level 5 has even shown itself. And obviously, the great one hasn't shown himself either, so absolutely not looking good for us. Come on. Please give me a shot here. There we go. Beautiful. Can I even make this shot? Well, now I can because he moved. But before he was behind that tree, which was going to cause a little bit of issues, but thankfully he decided to move out of there. Anything else I could shoot? That's a 2. I think this was a 3 over here. But I don't think there's a 4th one, so I can't really shoot anything more. Well, there's a 4 right there and a 2. I don't know if there's going to be any others in this area. We're just going to pop the 4 and see if anything runs out. Oh, there most certainly was more. And we got it. I wouldn't say smoked, but we at least hit it. Just wasn't the greatest hit in the world. Can I make this shot right here on him? Oh, I think he already died because I don't see him anymore. Oh, wait, there he is. No, buddy. Don't you get away from me. And I think he died. Well, that's a little bit of a problem. I'm going to waste some time going to claim this guy. Oh, we got some right there. There we go. So I have fast traveled back to where we were just at before going to that zone because I think this is going to give us a better angle to take down this other male, and I think I was right. There's the one that we already shot, but there's the 2. Honestly, I think we were leaving the 2, so I think we killed the only one that we needed to there. We are getting dangerously close to the end of this challenge, and that is incredibly unfortunate for us considering we haven't even got 1 diamond. We need 2 diamonds or a great one to complete this challenge, and that is just not happening. You know, considering my average diamond ratio for the last tar grind was 1 in 30, I expected us to be able to get 2 within an hour. But that's just not been the case at all. Let's see what we got here. We got a 2, we got a 3. That's a dead 3. Oh, that's a 5. Yes, a 5. Finally. Wait a second. I'm glad I missed. Hold on. Is that a rare? Wait a second. Is that a freaking rare? Hold on a second. That looked different to me. Is it just me, or did that look incredibly different? I think that might be a red fur type. Dark red! Oh my gosh! That's a dark red 5! Dark red's a rare, right? Or am I tripping? Am I tripping? Is dark red a rare? I think it is. Latest harvest. Red. Oh my gosh, that's a rare! Dude, our luck has been so insane ever since the ski ridge dropped. You know, I don't even care about the timer anymore. If this makes diamond, we win the challenge. If this makes diamond, we win the freaking challenge. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. I don't even know what to say. Our luck has been so ridiculous since the ski ridge dropped. All of the short grinds we've had for Great One Mule Deer, the 2 super rare Great One Mule Deers, and now a potential super rare tar as well. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. The thing is, I think that could troll. It definitely has the chance of trolling, which would be incredibly sad if it does. But oh my gosh, that's insane. Now, this right here isn't just any super rare potential animal. This is a possibility to get redemption for the 2 super trolls that we've got on this grind. We have had 2 rare 5s before this, but both of them trolled. Both of them were the troll horns, unfortunately. But this one, I think, is actually finally going to be a super rare. At least it looks like it could be. That's a 2 right there. You know what? We're going to sneak up on it because I really don't want to screw this up. I want to take every possibility we can to make sure that we nail this thing. Oh my gosh, look at it. That is 100% the diamond horns. I'm almost positive that's diamond horns. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that the Himalayan tar do score top of estimate when they're rare. I hope I'm right on that, because if so, that right there is a super rare. Let's go ahead and put this marker right here to kind of give us an idea of where it is. And now it's time to slowly sneak up and take it down with the Hansen 30-06. Honestly, I am so happy that I messed up that shot and completely missed him. Otherwise, that would have been really bad. When he was sprinting past us, I took a shot with the Hansen. But thankfully, we missed it and hit, I think it was a tree. That is so lucky. That is so insanely lucky. Okay, so we are going to take our sweet time getting close, because I really don't want to screw this guy up. This is a once-in-a-lifetime trophy, considering I don't have my tar nearly as herd managed as a lot of other species, and I've already got trolled by them twice when it comes to rare fur types for tar. Sure, you do get a decent amount of level 5s with tar, but half of them troll. And because half of them troll, that makes it even harder to get a super rare, because half the time that you do get a rare level 5, it's going to be the horns that don't even make diamond. And I think this is going to be the one opportunity where we actually got it to be the good horns that can actually make diamond. At least as far as I can tell. And as far as I remember, I think they score top of estimate, and I think those horns right there are going to be diamond horns. Oh, that's not what I need. No, ma'am, go away. Go away. Oh, she's going to screw this up. She's going to screw everything up here. We need to leave this area. Dang it. No, she spooked off. That screws us over completely, because that means that the level 5 is going to start trotting away. We got to make sure that he doesn't go away completely, so it's time to stand up and try to get his attention a little bit without spooking him completely. That way he just stops whatever he's doing, because it's very likely that he is walking off right now because that female got in the way. Yeah, he's already spooked off. That's very, very unfortunate. That's his track right there. He's gone. We're going to have to try that again. Okay. There he is. There he is right there. Now we're going to put a mark on exactly where he is, and we're going to approach this from a whole different angle than before, because I just feel like that last angle was very unfortunate in the way that it played out. So we're going to head down here further and try to get a better angle to come at. Okay, let's see. Can we see him? Yes, we can. Oh my gosh. Let's remove the marker. I'm almost positive those are diamond horns. The more I look at them, I really think it is, but I've been wrong before with tar. These guys can be very difficult to predict, but oh no. Am I seeing some wonkiness? Am I seeing some wonkiness in the horns? Not gonna lie, I kind of see his left horn being down a bit more than his right. Oh no. This could be the one that trolls. My brother has killed one of these. He has killed a rare that was wonky. And it was max weight and somehow still trolled. And I believe it was a black fur type, if I'm not mistaken. I hope that doesn't happen to me, but I'm a little scared now. I think this might troll. Looking at those horns, man, there's a possibility for it to happen. Either way, it is officially time. We smoked him. He's down. Please be a super rare. But I'm not going to get my hopes up after seeing the wonkiness. The wonky 50-50 tar, from what I've seen screenshots of, really don't make it. So this is going to be interesting. I am a little bit worried now, man. I'm a little bit worried. But I'm just going to hope that I'm wrong. Please tell me I'm wrong. Please let this guy make it. Maybe it's not as wonky as I thought, actually. It looked really wonky at first, but maybe it's not. I don't know. Oh my gosh, it actually made it. Yes. He did make it. He is wonky, but it made it. Oh my gosh, we've done it. The impossible. A super rare tar, something I never thought I'd get after getting 2 troll ones that were, I believe, the dark red, just like this one, if I'm not mistaken, and also the black fur type. We've shot both of those and completely missed out on getting a diamond because they trolled. But this guy actually made it. this guy actually made it, man. Holy. What an insane trophy. This is the last thing I expected to get during a 60-minute Great One challenge, where the whole goal was to get a Great One or 2 diamonds. I'm going to say that this is a win. This 100% completes the challenge because this is tougher to get than both a Great One and 2 diamonds in an hour. Like, this is way more difficult to get, especially with how often they troll and the fact that we're not even, like, insanely herd managed. It's about 1 in 30 kills as a diamond for us on average, which means this is approximately a 1 in 9,000 chance to get a super rare tar with my current diamond rate. And funny enough, we're at 9,008 kills total on tar, so that actually does track. That makes sense. Now, of course, for albino, I believe it would be more difficult because albinos are more rare than stuff like the dark red, the brown, or not brown, the dark brown, the black, the white. Like, those are all much easier to get than the albinos are. So albino is definitely more than a 1 in 9,000 chance if you're herd managed to getting a diamond every 30 kills. But that's still so sick, man. This is super cool. It's not one of my favorite rares for the Himalayan tar, but it is distinguishable from the others, so I am incredibly happy with this. This is a historical moment here for the channel because this is the very first time where I've ever made an exception for winning a challenge. Because normally we have to complete whatever the challenge specifies, but in this scenario, we had something happen so crazy that I couldn't say that I didn't complete the challenge because this is way better than the goals that we had set. Let's see if we can find the super trolls that we had previously because I want to put this guy with them. You know what I just realized? I didn't taxidermize one of the super trolls because I didn't even know that it was a super troll until it was too late. I was told, like, after I'd already claimed multiple animals that we had got a super troll. So one of the super trolls that I killed is not even taxidermized, which is really, really unfortunate. But I suppose it is what it is. At least we now got an actual super rare to kind of replace that super troll that we lost. You know what? I think we're going to put it right here next to our Great One Mule Deer. I think this is going to be the place that we put this guy up. That is just so cool, man. It's unfortunate that it really doesn't like show up super well on the mount. Like you really can't tell that it's a super rare. A full body mount would be better, but I don't think I could really even make one because I don't have any females taxidermized to make the multi-mount. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, so for the what in tarnation when we need 2 females and the male, and I just don't have any females to make that, and I don't want to use just normal females. I would want them to be rare. So we're going to put this guy on the wall for now. Although, to be honest, I have a better idea. We only need 1 piebald fox here. So let's keep the higher scoring one and then put this guy right here. Look at that. That is so much better than where we had him previously. I can't believe it. We have a super rare tar finally. After getting trolled by them twice, we actually have one now. After a very successful 7-day grind last time, we set out to hunt moose for the first time in months. Little did I know we were going to get early access to the feeders update halfway through the 7 days. This definitely changed up my schedule, but I continued hunting moose every day, and boy did it pay off. We may not have got a great one, but we got something so much better. A massive 300 scoring super rare moose showed up, and we decided to hunt it from one of the brand new feeders. Before we go any further though, let's see if we can get this video to 1,000 likes. If we do, I'll make a hunting video of one of the commented species. Now let's get into the action. What's up, everybody? We are back here on another 7-day Great One grind. This time, it's time for the moose. It is officially 2:02 p.m. on October 10th of 2025. We are starting the 7-day grind. That was like the whole reason that people were so excited to get a 375 for moose grinding. Was because it's the only rifle that's able to do it. Can't do it with a 300 mag. It can only get single lung or obviously heart shots. That's why I double lunged a moose from like 25 meters with the 300. I mean, oh, that was a diamond. What the heck? That was a diamond. Random diamond. Our first diamond of the 7-day grind. Let's go. We got this guy right here at 2:12 p.m. on October 10th of 2025. Not even 15 minutes into the stream. Let's go. Diamond level 4. That's pretty freaking sick. That is awesome, chat. Oh, he thick. Oh, he's guaranteed. Guaranteed diamond moosh. Let's go. Smoked. Absolutely destroyed that diamond right there. That's pretty cool. That thing was guaranteed as well, which is awesome. 282. Look at him. That's a beauty right there, man. That is a beauty. Love to see it, bro. Love to see it. Are you starting in the middle of a grind or is it brand new? It's in the middle of a grind. We were about 223 kills into this grind when we took the tents down and reset them up for whitetail. We have got a lot of great ones on Layton. I think it's like minimum 7 Great One moose off of Layton. So we're already herd managed and stuff and midway in this grind. But we're getting back to it for this 7-day grind right here. We got this guy right here at 2:23 p.m. on October 10th of 2025. This is our second diamond of the 7-day grind. After we see, did we get a respawn here? Oh my gosh, dude. Yep. Dude, that's a respawn from that 4 that we just shot. Also, I just realized there's a female there. Is this an actual, like, is this an actual zone with a herd? Is this a herd zone? It might be, bro. 233. Ooh, drilled him. Oh my. It's a zone of 3. Oh my gosh, dude. What? This is a new group. Oh my gosh. We could, dude, well, I guess we're adding this zone to our rotation. That's actually good. This is actually literally perfect case scenario. This is incredible. Oh my gosh, dude. I can't believe I didn't realize that this was a herd. And that's a diamond. That's a diamond right there. So yeah, it looks like we're adding this zone into the rotation, which is awesome. And we got a diamond out of it. Love to see it, man. We got this guy right here at 3:38 p.m. on October 10th of 2025. This is the third diamond moose in our 7-day Great One grind. It is officially day 2 of the 7-day moose grind. It is October 11th of 2025 at 3:10 p.m. And I think today we're going to spend a bit of time looking around the map, seeing if there was any zones that I may have missed back when I tried to manage these guys down. Because not only do I have at least multiple solos that still need to be managed down, but I recently, during a live stream yesterday, found this zone for the first time, and I did not know this zone even existed. 2 males and a female. It's now in our main rotation, but that just made me wonder, what else have I missed? Do I need to find more? Well, we're about to find out. All right, let's get a shot into this guy right here if we can. I think that actually should be quite easy. Yeah, there we go. We smoked him. There was a female over here, but I'm not really too worried about her. Well, that's a level 5 right there. I don't know if it's going to make it, though. We're going to try and drop a shot right in there and drop one into that other male as well. Oh, we heart shot them both. Let's go. Let's see. What do we have here? That's a diamond right there. Our first diamond of the day comes at 4:32 p.m. on October 11th of 2025. I forgot to mention it when I shot this thing, but I believe this is going to be our second diamond of the day, and it's in a zone that we just started using again for the first time in a very long time. I managed down one of the zones I didn't really like and added this one back into the mix because it is just better in general. And now we've got ourselves a really solid zone to hunt for the moose, and we've just got ourselves our second diamond of the day, diamond number 12 of the grind out of 332 kills. We got ourselves a beautiful level 5 moose right here. Now, these guys with the big brows, for some reason, tend to troll quite a bit. So I'm not going to get my hopes up here. Can't even speak English, I swear. But we're going to try and take him down and just hope that he makes diamond. Because he definitely could. But I am not really going to get my hopes up here. Let's see. What are you going to score? Oh my gosh, it actually made it. What? Of course, when I'm talking about how these guys rarely make it when they got these big brow tines, of course, that's when he actually makes it. Oh my gosh, the big old shovels on these guys, man. Like, for some reason, these don't make it that often. I don't know why, but this one did, and I guess that's all that really matters. We are back here on day 3, I think this is. I'm almost positive it's day 3. If it's not, I'll correct it in the editing. But it's time to get back to the moose grind. We have killed a lot of moose. 402 of them to be exact, and I believe about 200 of those have been on this 7-day grind. Now, obviously, some of them we had killed before we started this 7-day grind from the last time that we hunted moose, which was months ago at this point. But since we returned to it, it has been close to 200 kills, which is pretty crazy. And it's also about to be time for Sunday Night Football, so I'm probably just going to grind some moose and chill in Discord with the homies and talk about the game. So there's a good chance that any clips I get from whatever we find today will have a lot of talking in Discord involved with them.
Throws Almond or Williams.
Mr. Wilhams. Ooh, level 5 Moosey. Let's go.
Ooh, let's go.
It's a big moose. Oh, this is a guaranteed diamond. 280 minimum. It's that like weird 280s, like small squished looking rack.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I love that one. Might be one of my favorite racks for the moose. All right, here it is. Let's check out this little moose right here. 286.67. I just realized I completely forgot to mention when we started grinding today. It was about 20 minutes ago. It's currently 5:28 p.m. on October 12th of 2025. Okay, we got a level 5 moose. It's got brow tines, though. It's got big brow tines, so big old shovel boy. He's probably going to troll. Let's see, though. Drop a bullet into him. And diamond. That is going to be diamond number 15 of the grind. We got this guy at 5:37 p.m. on October 12th of 2025. Another beautiful diamond on the grind. This guy right here is no guarantee, unfortunately, but we can hope that it ends up being at least a small diamond. I just don't want this thing to be a troll. Let's see. Turn for me just a little bit. Might have aimed a little wrong, but it is double lung. Let's see. What do you score? 283. That's a gigantic diamond, actually, especially for being really wonky. You don't see that too often with the wonky ones. That's a good diamond right there. That right there is another diamond, or at least a diamond potential moose. Of course, this could troll. No guarantees with moose, but it's looking pretty good, and we'll get a shot into that guy as well. He is going down just like his brother. And it's a diamond, 276.34. Absolutely beautiful. We are getting diamonds left and right. This one coming in at 5:57 p.m. on October 12th of 2025. It is officially day 4 on the Great One Moose 7-day grind. And we've got ourselves a level 4 at zone number 1. Let's get this guy down. Hopefully we can manage to get something good today. I'm not going to be super focused on hunting because I am watching the Monday Night Football games at the current moment, but I'm going to try and grind while I watch and just hope that we get something good. Well, this is going to be our first Piebald of the grind. We started this video a little bit over 200 kills into this moose grind. So it's been about probably 300 or so that we've killed during these 7 days. And this is the first rare that has shown up. Let's take a shot on him once he raises his head. It's not the biggest rare we could have got, but it's still cool to just get a rare in general. There he is. That is a beauty right there, man. I love the Piebald moose. They look so cool. And that's a gold? Let's go. We got ourselves a gold rare. That is awesome. It is currently 5:11 p.m. on October 13th of 2025. This is our first rare of the 7-day grind. It is day 5, and I'm getting started incredibly late because today was actually the start of early access. So the rest of the footage that you see in this video is going to be during the early access for the feeder packs. And you know what that means? It means we've got brand new fur types for the moose. There is going to be new furs for the moose, and at the time of recording this, we haven't seen them. It is currently 8:48 p.m. on October 14th of 2025. This is the first day that I get to play on the early access build. Let's see if we can get some of the brand new rares for the moose. Oh, also we're at 552 kills on this grind right here. Definitely hoping we can add a bunch more today, although as you heard, it is quite late, almost 9 p.m., so likely not going to be able to talk too much, so I probably won't show any trophies unless they're like a rare or a great one. Regular diamonds, we'll probably skip over a lot of those for the video today. But of course, if something is just super special or crazy, it's obviously going to go in the video. Now, obviously, because this is day 1 of early access, I definitely don't know as much about the feeders as I would like to. And because of that, I'm not really using them for this grind. I need to figure out how to use them for the best possible results before I really want to incorporate them into the grind. As currently, I don't know enough to make them super effective. They've been kind of slowing me down in terms of moose hunting, so I decided for now we're just not going to deal with those feeders for our grind. But in the future, we might try to incorporate them to get moose into better spots. But, only time will tell. We'll see how it goes. Ooh, that's a giant right there. I believe that's Big Rack if I'm not mistaken. Let's get this guy down because he is a freaking gigantic moose. And down he goes. Let's see, what do we got here? A 300.44. That is a gigantic moose. That is almost as big as they get. I believe they can go to around 302, but this guy right here is monstrous. By far the biggest of this grind. Absolute monster diamond moose. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's a super rare. No way. Oh my gosh. That is a super rare. That is a diamond Piebald guaranteed diamond moose. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's not one of the new rares, but that is so much better than one of the new rares. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this, man. I cannot believe this. Oh my gosh. I mean, we have to get this thing attracted to a feeder. Like, we have to. We have to get it to go over to a feeder. Oh my gosh, that's just insane. So, because it is almost 10 p.m. at night right now, I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow to shoot this thing. That way I can really take some time getting it over to a feeder without worrying about keeping my wife and daughter up all night, because who knows how long it's going to take to get this guy to go to a feeder and take him down in the way that I'd like to, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime trophy. This may be the greatest super rare I have ever found, ever. And also, because it is late, that's why I wasn't able to be as crazy with this reaction as I wanted to be. Oh, it killed me to not scream as loud as I possibly could. But we're going to wait till tomorrow to take this guy down. I can't believe this. It is day 6 on the 7-day moose grind, and we're about to take down our beautiful super rare moose. I still cannot believe we got such a gorgeous moose to spawn. And it's by far my biggest super rare moose of all time. I mean, I only have one other one, so it kind of makes sense that this guy would be the biggest, but still, this thing is a gigantic moose. I am blown away that it's a 300 minimum. And I believe Piebald score bottom of the estimate for moose, so it should be right on 300 point something. Let's go ahead and get the fortified feed, pellet feed in here. And the goal is going to be to just get them attracted to this right here. And then what I'm going to do is spawn at the tent where he is and travel up to here. And then take the shot across the way. The wind might be a bit of a problem, but I'm sure we'll be able to get around it. I just think it'd be really cool to shoot this moose from hill to hill. So that's going to be the plan here. We mainly just want to get it at the feeder. So in order to get these guys to go to the feeder, first we have to get them within range. Luckily, their drink zone is right here, so we just got to get them to the drink zone, and they'll be within the 400 meters of that feeder to get attracted to it, which is going to then make them go there during feed time instead of their normal zone. There he is. We got this guy to the drink zone, which means all we got to do now is just change it to feed time, which I believe is 4 to 8. Let's go to like 7. That should be plenty of time. There they go. They're traveling. I would imagine they're traveling to the feeder. They're going right in that direction. This is going to be perfect. Here we go. Is he there? Oh, he is. He is hanging out right where we want him to be. Where is the feeder? There it is. The feeder's right there. He's right below the feeder. Oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what we were hoping for. We've got the entire group of moose here. In fact, there's an extra one. There's only 2 females in his herd, so we got another moose. Oh, there's a male right there too. Well, that's cool. If I'm not mistaken, those are from this herd right here. Because I have a group right here that has a small level 3, which... Oh, that's a level 2. That's probably one of the other neighboring lakes that have given us these other 2 rando moose. So I'm thinking the way to go here is going to be a perfectly broadside double lung shot with the 375. Because sometimes when you go for a heart shot, if you're just a little bit too low, you completely miss the vitals, which would not be good, obviously. So we're going to make sure that we are super on point with our shot here. Get it right in the side, perfectly double lunged. And I think we're going to do it right now. He's going down. We have officially taken a super rare moose from the brand new game feeders. I am so excited. I cannot wait to pick this guy up and get him taxed because this is going to look so good in the lodge. Let's check this guy out. Oh my gosh, what a monster. I mean, this is about the ultimate super rare. Obviously, I wish that it was one of the new fur types, but it is what it is. It is nice that we got this guy regardless. This is such a crazy trophy. Let's see what he scores. 300.46. Oh my gosh. That is the trophy of a lifetime. I think this is my best super rare to date. Now, we have definitely got ones that I guess are technically more rare. Like our first ever super rare moose, it was a melanistic. Obviously, melanistic is tougher to get than piebald, But the combination of Piebald plus 300 plus rack, I mean, that's insanely rare. This guy is a once-in-a-lifetime trophy. Oh my gosh, I just realized this guy's max weight as well. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess it makes sense with it being a big rack that scores over 300. It's going to be a pretty hefty boy as well. That is crazy. Our first trophy of the new update. And our first big trophy taken down with the feeders, and we're getting attacked. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Hey! Hey! What are you? You came to the feeder to say hi? Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? Oh, really? You still want to fight? I'm going to assume this was the random solo I keep seeing, but hey, I need to manage them down anyway. The grind is great, but I'd like to get it to be even better, so I am going to start shooting some of these like little solos that we see showing up that are still 3s and higher. I forgot to mention it, but we took that guy down at around 1:10 p.m. on October 15th of 2025. You know, something that I want to point out real quickly, since, you know, in the last 2 days of this video, I think it's the last 2 days, last 2 or 3 days, we've been on the early access build, obviously messing around with the feeders and continuing our 7-day grind. But one of the big things that came with this update was a rework to backpacks, and we talked about it in our very first video that you guys saw in early access, but I haven't really talked about it in regards to this grind right here. But now that I've been using it for a little bit, I can officially say I have noticed 0 differences between using the extra large backpack and not using any backpack at all. Things feel practically the same, and so I would say they definitely made them better. They definitely fixed the backpacks, which is awesome. They no longer spook things from 10 million miles away. It is now day 7. It is our final day of the Great One Moose 7-day grind. As you know, we already got a crazy super rare moose, but so far, no Great One and none of the brand new moose furs. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but hopefully we can get one of those today. However, I'm probably going to cut this day short halfway through. As I have mentioned in this video a couple times, I'm currently playing on the early access build and have been for the last couple of days. So we are going to probably start up our Great One Wolf grind later on today so that I can have a video of that ready for the first couple days of release. Hopefully we can get something good on there. But because of that, we're not going to spend the entire day hunting moose, probably just a couple of hours. So we've been hunting for well over an hour now at this point on day 7, and it's been just tiny moose after tiny moose. Pretty much ever since we got that super rare to show up, it's been practically nothing of any size. I think we've had maybe 1 diamond since then. It's been pretty rough, but I guess I really can't complain. We already got a gigantic super rare, which is about the best thing you could get. A couple months ago, we hit 1 million views on a video for the first time ever. And in celebration, I decided to recreate it. So we set out on a moose hunt to get a Great One. That grind ended way sooner than expected because on November 29th, after only 18 kills, we got our Great One moose. At that point, all I needed to do was get a Great One whitetail on the map at the exact same time. But after over 3,100 kills, no Great One showed up, marking our longest grind in over 40 whitetail grinds dating clear back to the Rancho days. And when a crazy super rare spawned, I decided this would be the trophy that we used for the video. So instead of a recreation, we got an upgrade to our most popular video ever. Subscribe if you love the content I create, and be sure to like the video. If we get to 1,000 likes, I'll start a new 7-day grind using 1 or more of the species that you select down in the comments section below. Now let's get this started. We aren't sure what the Great One is. Oh, that's a Great One! Let's go! Holy crap! 18 kills! Are you joking? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! 18 kills! 18 kills! Oh my gosh! I've got this combo already too. Oh my gosh, what a crazy one to get a duplicate of. I've already got this combo. This is our, like, oh gosh. Woo! Oh my lord. That's my fastest moose grind ever. 18 kills. What the heck, chat? 18 kills is insane. And we thought my like 28 kill moose grind from a couple years ago was crazy. Now we just hit an 18 kill grind. I mean, it was after a grind that was like 1,000 or something, but I'll take it, man. I'll take it. That's so cool. It's a freaking 50-50 oak. This is like one of the toughest moose to get. Like 50-50 rack moose, I think, are the rarest antler variation you can get for moose. You don't see many of these. That's insane, dude. Oh my gosh. For those just hopping in, we have decided we're going to save this guy, set up for whitetail, get a great one whitetail, and take them back to back in celebration of the 2 different great ones back to back on the same map video hitting 1 million views. So we're gonna recreate that. And my lord, that is a fantastic moose to do it with. That is like the best moose we could have possibly got, aside from, typical birch, which I would have, been even more excited about. But this is still crazy. He definitely knows I'm here, but those were amazing pictures. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What's up? How you doing? He's aggressive! Let's go, Chad. He's aggressive. Oh, that's a thumbnail right there. Oh, yeah, baby. That's a thumbnail right there. You see that? The ultimate thumbnail picture. Holy crap. Ma'am? Go away. You suck. Wow, we got 3 to attack us. That's actually rare, dude. It's rare to get all of them to attack you at once. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. She is so aggressive. Wait, you're going in the water? I've never seen them do this before. Oh gosh, she made it in the water. I've never seen them do this. Normally they run when you get in water. Oh my gosh. Go away. There's no way, dude. Usually aggressive animals flee away when you're in the water. How the heck did she do that? We got a magic moosey here. Okay, get out. Get out. Yeah, that's right. Run away, you little scaredy moose. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, dude. I can't believe she attacked me in the water. Usually that's all you need to do to get them to not be aggressive anymore. Wow. Oh, let's go. That is a gorgeous piebald. Oh my gosh, that's a beauty right there. Now it's going to score 218 because piebalds do score top of the estimate for whitetail deer. So we know it's going to score 218, but that is a gorgeous looking deer. Let's take him down and then take that one as well. Beautiful. Let's see. Yes, that's a 218 beauty right there. Let's tax that bad boy. That is our very first rare of the grind after 149 kills. We are currently at 286 kills into the grind for the whitetail great one now, and it's been over 100 kills since we got our last diamond. Now, I did have a troll level 3 in that time, but that's not a diamond, so it has been over 100 since the last one has shown up. Well, there we go. We finally got another diamond to show up after over 100 kills. Literally like 2 zones after you guys saw that last segment of this video, this guy showed up. I don't know where the other doe is. There she is. I do need to shoot that one, but we're not going to worry about him right now. He's in a pretty bad spot, so we'll just take the 3. Please be an absolute giant. It's a 264. Honestly, kind of small for this rack. Definitely not as high of a scoring as I was expecting. Oh, Piebald! Piebald! Hey. Piebald! What's up, little Piebald? Piebald white-tailed deer, because I'm trying... I finally decided to return to trying to get a moose and a whitetail at the same time again.
There aren't whitetail in Scotland.
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
This isn't whitetail land. Gosh. Look at this pretty little thing.
Crying.
Let's take him down.
Through the tears.
192 estimate on the top, so that should be his score since piebalds only make it, or always make it, I mean. There we go. 192.26 silver. Beautiful. Whoa, that's a weird looking deer right there. I cannot ever recall having a, what I believe is not big rack, but it's the rack right below it, score 255.89. It barely made diamond. We're going to tax that bad boy. And that is a weird looking rack, man. Like, these tines right here, I believe these are the G2s. They flare out like crazy in comparison to the norm for this rack. And it's super tight on the tip-to-tip spread. That is a really cool deer right there. I love the way this guy looks. Oh my gosh, that is a gigantic diamond whitetail for this rack. If you guys are unaware, this right here is the basket rack, and it rarely gets close to 270. However, it's got a very low chance of hitting like 270, 271, around that range. I believe 272 is also possible. So a 269 is huge. This is gigantic for the basket rack. Normally, this version of the basket rack, because there is two different variations. There's like one that's larger, like this one, and then there's a like smaller version that's a little bit like more tight. It's I think it's got less mass as well. But this is the bigger one, which normally is around like mid 260s. But this thing right here, this is huge. Yeah, the jets are really bad. They're really, really bad. And they pawned off their best corner. Because, like, the thing is, the Raiders are a more talented team on paper. Oh! Yo! Albino! Let's go! That's a big boy, too. That's a big albino. That's a beauty. What rack is that? Is this a potential diamond? No, it's like a 240s, I think. I think that's the 240s rack. That's the 240s rack, right, chat? I think it is. Like 230s, 240s. Oh, it's so beautiful. I kind of want to get up close to this guy. I really like the way that rack looks. Here we go, chat. Take it down. Smoked it. That's a beaut. That is a beauty right there. Look at this, man. Look at that beauty right there. That is a beauty. 240.89. Gorgeous deer. Oh my gosh. That is a beauty. That is such a pretty deer. I love that. I love that deer so much. Like, the rack is really cool. This has to be one of the coolest non-diamond rare whitetail I've got in a while. Like, this thing looks beautiful. Oh, is that a Mela? I can't tell.
Mela?
Is that a Mela?
I think it's a Mela whitetail, but it's a baby level 2 fence rack. It is. It's a fence rack level 2 melanistic. At least it's wonky. At least it's like got really weird flared out tines. But it's next to a level 2 with the diamond rack that's really close tip to tip. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's take these guys out. We got a couple of beauties. Too bad they couldn't have swapped fur types and had this guy be the melanistic, but still pretty cool regardless. Also, guys, at this point in the grind, we are 1,766 kills in with 94 diamonds, and this is rare number 4. That's kind of insane. This grind has been a long one. And also, guys, since this is definitely going into the same video of whenever we do get this Great One Whitetail, and same videos when we spawned the Great One Moose, this has been a crazy slow, like, month and a half. The last Great One that I got to spawn was that moose, and since then, I've killed over 3,000 boar. I've now killed almost 2,000 whitetail. I've killed a few hundred red deer. We're like 5,000 kills since our last Great One spawned, which is insane. Like, that is just so unlucky. But, you know, it has to happen eventually. Eventually, we were bound to hit a dry patch. It happened last year as well. But, yeah, I was hoping it wouldn't be quite as bad as it's been. But, I mean, at least we got ourselves some cool rares along the way, like this guy right here. And honestly, a very strange and interesting looking melanistic. I mean, that guy is kind of wonky. Hey, that's a piebald. Piebald, let's go, chat. It's a big piebald, too. That's a big slice of pie, man. Let's get him. Ooh, get smoked, boy. All right, let's see. How big are you? 217 as expected because it was the upper estimate. Whoa, he's wonky. Oh my gosh, he's wonky. That is a wonky boy right there, man. That's kind of crazy. That might be the most wonky piebald I've shot in over a year. That's a pretty crazy looking dude. This dude kind of crazy. We've got ourselves a really large level 3 whitetail in front of us. This is not going to be like any type of crazy 275, but it is a basket rack with a 266 minimum, which is very big for that rack. There's also this guy next to him, so we're going to shoot both of them and hope that we don't mess them up. Go ahead and get them both. And we messed up the second one. Actually, maybe we didn't. It's losing health. Let's see. What do we have here? This is a 269. Yeah, it's a giant. Absolutely huge for the basket rack. This rack really can't get much bigger. I think I've seen somebody get a 271, and that is the largest basket rack that I know of. Oh, are you joking? Are you kidding? That is the smallest rare I have got in a long time for whitetail deer. That is so crazy. Like, we're insanely herd managed. We get a diamond every 17 kills. Almost every deer we see is a mid to large level 2. But the rare comes back as this little thing. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Well, let's go ahead and shoot this little guy and his buddy as well. That is just insane how tiny that deer is. I can't believe my eyes, man. I can't believe my eyes. So these are kills 2,369 and 2,370. And oh my gosh, that is puny. Wow. What a deer. What a deer this little guy is. One of the smallest rares we've got over the course of our 53,645 total whitetail kills that we have got since the Great One was released back in 2020. Oh my gosh, we got another tiny rare. What is going on? That's a little baby piebald now. We've had 2 rares and a super wonky diamond within like 20 kills of each other. That is pretty insane, man. That is insane. 2 puny rares and a really wonky diamond within a run and a half. Come here, you little weirdo. Look at this guy. A little tiny baby piebald whitetail deer. At least it's another rare. Pretty cool regardless. Oh, that's a piebald. That's a pretty solid looking piebald at that. Not too bad. We still don't have a great one, but that is a very solid looking piebald. What was the estimate? Let's see. 215 max, so it's probably going to score around 215 since piebalds always score top of estimate. Either way, that's a really nice trophy. Let's see how pretty this buck looks up close. Oh yeah, that's a nice deer right there. That is a very solid deer, a very nice piebald. One of the best ones that we have got on this grind in a little while. Oh! Yes! Finally something! Finally something! Oh my gosh! Thank you, Call of the Wild! Thank you, Call of the Wild! It's not a great one. Still, 3,193 kills with no great one. But that's a freaking super rare! Oh my gosh, dude! Oh my gosh! Look at that beauty! And it's piebald, so it should score top of estimate, which would be 263. Oh my gosh, that is insane. That is so insane. Now, guys, you know what this means. It's finally time. I have made a decision that because the Great One is taking so long to spawn for whitetail, we're now 3,193 kills. Instead, we are going to use this super rare for our back-to-back takedown, our recreation of that Great One whitetail and moose kill back-to-back that we had, our most popular video on the channel. We're going to recreate it with a super rare whitetail this time. If you ask me, that's a little bit of an upgrade. So, let's get on with it. There he is. There is our gigantic Great One moose. We're going to take this thing down first because arguably the super rare is a little bit more special. While this is probably one of the rarest combinations you could get for a moose, a 50-50 rack with literally any fur type is going to be much more rare than anything else you could get for the Great One moose. However, a super rare whitetail, that's just a little bit more rare. So we're going to take that guy second and take this moose first. I have decided that we are going to use lever action. So we're using the 4570 on this guy. And then we're going to use the 3030. I believe this is the La Perriere Outrider 3030. We're going to use this on the whitetail deer. I am excited, guys. This has been over a month and a half in the making. And we finally get to take down 2 crazy trophies back to back on the same map. And the only reason we even set out for this journey right here was because of that insane milestone of hitting 1 million views on our back-to-back Great Ones on Leighton Lakes. The 2 different Great Ones back-to-back video is by far the biggest video on the channel. Thank you all so much for getting it to 1 million views. I'm glad that after over a month and a half, we finally get to do our best shot at the recreation. And if you ask me, this is a little bit of an upgrade even with a super rare. Okay, I think we are probably in a good spot now, provided the dog doesn't get in the way. Yeah, this is good right here. Let's take it down. Here we go. 4570. Gonna stand up so we can hopefully get a better view. Smoked him. He should go down. He should go down. Yeah, he's going down. Okay. Got a little scared for a second, but then I remember the 4570 kills class 9 and class 8 animals really slow. Even class 7, to be honest. It'll kill something this size very, very slowly. So this should be a vital hit. We shouldn't have any issues with that shot at all. Oh, yeah. That is vital blood right there. And we have ourselves a crazy Great One moose. Oh, my gosh. Let's see. What do we got here? 229. What a gorgeous Great One moose. Oh my gosh, that's a beauty. Such a beautiful creature. It is kind of insane to think just how low scoring Great One moose are. And when they're like kind of uneven like this, they're even lower scoring because that's actually a negative against the score of them. If we'll take a look here, I believe it's right here. Yeah, subtracted by the difference on each antler. So like the difference in between the left and right, they will subtract that from the score. Same here. It gets subtracted. That's why it scores so low, if you guys were ever curious. Either way, though, this is an insane start to this little 2-piece here. What a crazy, amazing trophy moose. Love to see it. But now we got to go take down the whitetail deer. This guy is going to be insane. I honestly cannot believe how beautiful super rare whitetail are. Even after the crazy number of super rares I've had over the 54,467 kills we've had on our whitetail grind, I never get tired of seeing these things. Even with this being our 12th one throughout those 54,000 kills, they're still probably some of the most beautiful trophies in all of the Hunter Call of the Wild. And it's just incredible to see that we have another one right in front of us. And what's crazy enough is I think this is the second largest one we have ever found. Typically, my super rare whitetail have been small rack or basket rack. But this right here, this is a giant. Now, I am a little bit worried that it's going to be difficult to get close to this thing, just due to the fact that we really don't have much like land that we can sneakily go through. We've got these reeds right here, but the problem is all of this brush is going to not only hide us as we get close, but it's also going to make it impossible to see the deer. So while it is hiding us, we're not going to be able to see this buck until we literally get right next to it. And I just don't know if that's going to be possible because it'll likely hear us before we get there. Honestly, I think the move is going to be trying to get to the edge over here. If we can get to the edge and just sneak our way right up to the deer, then maybe we'll be able to see him and also stay hidden. Right there's a 1. There's no way I get close enough, right? Now, if you are fully hidden by the improvised blind skill, then you can get clear up to like 8 meters away. But that's if they're walking up to you. I don't know how it's going to work if I'm crawling there. I mean, our noise level is at the minimum. So maybe we can get close enough, but I'm really not counting on it. Crap, we're not hidden anymore. Oh, no. This could not be worse. We are not hidden. Okay, we're hidden now. Oh, that was almost bad. That was almost really bad, man. I get asked all the time how to get so close to animals like I do here in the videos. This is how you want to make sure that you have all of the skills that are going to help you do that. You want to have this to level 2. You want to have soft feet to level 2. You want to make sure improvised blind is also purchased. You got to make sure you have all of these ones that make you harder to spot and also make you quieter. And then after that, it's just a matter of slow crawling. Don't hold shift if you're on PC. Don't sprint crawl. Crawl as slow as you possibly can, and you'll see that I'm making no noise, and I'm also fully hidden because I'm inside of the brush. Now, it's not guaranteed that every single animal is going to let you get close to them. Certain species spook faster. Deer are typically the dumbest of all of the species that have a great one, so you can most of the time get pretty close. But if it's something like a tar, good luck. I couldn't even get within like 60 meters of my great one tar when I tried to. All right. Gosh, so close. It's him right there, 20 meters away. Oh, but the problem is, this guy's only 17. He could definitely spook off before we get a chance to get close to that level 3. I'm going to just hope that I can get to the edge of this brush, but it's going to be really close. We just got to make sure we don't get to within 8 meters, because if we get within 8 meters of this guy, he's going to bolt. That's just how it works with these guys. Okay, there we go. Gosh, dude. Oh, I'm not hidden. I'm not hidden. I'm not hidden. I'm not hidden. Okay. Oh, that was almost bad. Look at that, man. Oh, he's so pretty. I just wish I could see him a little clearer. I just got to be careful that we aren't visible. We got to make sure we don't get too close to the edge. How far? 11. Okay, we're not quite to 8. Let's just keep our eyes on this guy the entire time. Oh, I don't feel comfortable going closer than 10. Will this work? Yes. Okay. This might be the best we'll get. Oh, no. Spooked off that one. You know what? It's okay. We'll just watch them walk away. We'll watch them walk away, and then we'll reset the time and try again. That's why I didn't want to get too close to that level 1. Because I knew that was going to be a problem if he spotted us. Now the others are just walking away. Wow. That was insane. That was absolutely unbelievable. You know what? Maybe we can get his attention. Maybe we don't even have to reset the time. Okay. He's about 100 away. If he gives us a, good broadside shot where he's not moving a bunch, I'm probably going to take it. I think we can make this shot right here. Come on, buddy. Smoked him. Absolutely smoked him. Yep, he's going down. Oh my gosh, we did it, guys. We got back-to-back Great One and Super Rare. 2 different species on the same map. And we managed to get vital shots on both with lever actions. This could not have gone any better. And that is indeed Vital Blood. We're looking good there. Yeah, Vital Blood. Okay. That is crazy, man. My heart is just pounding right now. I haven't got that close to a super rare, I don't think ever. It's been at least a very long time since the last time I was able to do that, and I don't think I've ever got that close. What a trophy deer. Holy crap. 263 max weight, piebald diamond whitetail deer. This is insane. This guy is a freaking monster. Now, believe it or not, this actually is not my biggest super rare whitetail. You guys have actually seen that one on the channel as well. I believe I got it at the end of 2024. So it's been over a year since my last super rare whitetail. And this guy is almost as big. Not quite, but he's very, very close. And regardless, this is an insane trophy. I mean, this is just a gorgeous trophy. And now that we've taken both of them down, let's go ahead and take a look inside the codex. It's time. Let's see it. Boom. There it goes. Back to freaking back. Oh my gosh. Moose, Fabled Oak, Great One, and Whitetail, Piebald, Diamond. Absolutely insane. As you can see, leading up to this whitetail spawning, I had been grinding this morning trying to get some more to spawn. Or trying to get a Great One to spawn, I should say. And then we got that thing to spawn, and I was like, this is it. I mean, this is better than a Great One. We're doing it. And we did it. We took them down back to back. Great One and Super Rare. The Hall of Moose just continues to increase in size, and I think it's time that we move this red deer right here So we got that one in 2024. We'll go ahead and remove that. I always take a note of the date so that I can find it easier in the trophy manager. Although, I guess now I don't have to worry with filters. So that's actually pretty cool. Let's put that guy right there. Oh my gosh, man. Can we put the whitetail here? No, we can't. Want to have the whitetail close. You know what? We're going to put the whitetail right here. I want it to be close, which means I might move this red deer as well and move our other super rare over to there. So there we have it. That is our brand new Piebald Diamond Whitetail, and this is the old one that we had, the 267. Now, this guy definitely is larger, but this one right here is our most recent one. It's a little more wonky and special looking, so I don't really know which one I like better. Both of them are really cool. Obviously, this guy is incredible. Let's compare him to our other 50/50 Fabled Oak that we have. This guy's a 229.2, and the other one is a 225.3. Oh my gosh, I just realized. This one has the each of the antlers on the opposite side. If you put them side by side, this guy has the typical antler on his right, our left, and the other one has the typical antler on his left, our right. That is so cool. So even though it is technically, you know, a duplicate of antlers and fur that I already had, it's still different because the antlers are on different sides. That's really awesome. What's up, everybody? We're back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and today's video is going to be quite special because this is going to be every trophy that we have got so far on Great One Roe Deer grind number 2, and it includes the craziest trophy we've acquired yet on this grind. Our very first super rare roe deer. Now, the thing about super rare roe deer is they're probably going to be a little bit more common than like a super rare tar or whitetail or even a super rare bear or wolf. And the reason for that is because the piebald roe deer seem to spawn pretty often. Now, if you remember, there's been many times where I've said most of the time on like a whitetail or a red deer grind, you can expect to get a rare every 300 to 400 kills on average because they do have piebalds, and piebalds spawn a little bit more often than albinos, mellas, etc. Well, with the roe deer, they have the piebalds, the mela, the albino, and the leucistic, but the piebalds seem to spawn just slightly more often than they would for a whitetail or a red deer or any of the other species. And so we end up seeing a rare roe deer every like 150 to 250 kills on average. And because of that, you have more opportunities for getting a super rare, especially if you're herd managing like we are. And so I don't expect this to be the rarest super rare to get in the world. In fact, I've seen a lot of people in the community get it, but it's still very, very cool and still an awesome trophy to get throughout the grind and definitely more rare than a great one. But with that being said, let's get straight into all of the trophies that we acquired over the first portion of this grind. Well, there we go. That is our first trophy of grind number 2. That is a beautiful diamond, guaranteed actually. Wow, that is awesome right there, man. What is the distance? I moved right as I flicked off of it. So that's unfortunate. Oh, it's still got a good angle. Let's try to get it. Honestly, didn't do too bad there. We got him. And then we did hit her. Okay, there we go. Let's see this beauty right here. Is this going to be a giant? It is 8519. It is not the biggest one that we have killed. We have killed some that are larger, like an 86.7 or 8 or something like that. So definitely not our largest one, but still a really good looking buck. Oh, let's go. We got ourselves a piebald. That is the second trophy of grind number 2. That is awesome, man. That is a beauty right there. Now, we're going to take him down in a second, but first, I got to kill the ones that are over here. Let's go ahead and take a few shots on these guys. We have officially killed 2 of the 3 bucks, and we missed the other one, but it's whatever. What the heck? Where did you guys come from? I guess we're shooting those as well. That's lovely. All right, let's take this guy down right here. Boom, smoked him. And did we get everything? No, we still got to get this guy. I was really hoping I'd hit that shot so my statement would be correct, but we did indeed miss a shot. Didn't miss that, though. Oh, gosh, dude, they literally just spawned in on top of us. Smoked. Smoked. All right, let's check out this beauty right here. 56 as expected. They either score top or bottom of estimates, so Yeah, you always know that it's going to be one or the other. And this guy right here, absolute beauty. Love to see more and more rares popping up on the grind. Oh, yes! Yes! Let's go! That's a super rare! Because there's no way it scores 71. And if you didn't know, Piebald score bottom or top of estimate for roe deer. Oh my gosh, that is a super rare right in front of us right now. Our first super rare roe deer of the grind. I mean, with how often these Piebalds spawn, it's like once every 150 kills on average from my experience. So with how often they spawn, it's no surprise that our first super rare is a Piebald. Oh my gosh. 2,468 total roe deer kills in on males to get our first super rare. That is beautiful, bro. That is beautiful. I am so excited to be taking down our first super rare of the grind. Like I said, I had a feeling that we wouldn't have to wait too long to get one of these, considering how often the Piebald spawn. I mean, if we just take a look at my total kills between this grind and the previous one, it's 2,468, and I've got 16 male rares. This is number 17 right here. So they spawn pretty often, so it doesn't really surprise me that we managed to get one sub 5,000 kills. Especially with our HM being pretty solid, we get a diamond on average every 28-ish kills, so definitely a pretty good diamond rate, definitely a solid one to have, especially for a species like roe deer. So I am quite happy with that, and it's already paying off. Not only do we have our first great one recently, but now we got our first super rare right here. You know, originally I was planning to just grind until I got a great one, and then put every trophy that I acquired along the way in that video. But I don't think I'm going to be doing that anymore. I think this guy deserves his own video, so yeah, that kind of throws a wrench into my plans, but in the best way possible. Gosh, he is so freaking pretty. I just absolutely love the Piebald roe deer. Some of the coolest looking rares in the game. Now I have decided that I will be using the Glock because it's been a while since we've used this. I considered using one of the new weapons, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to risk it on something so cool like this. I was going to use that combination shotgun, but yeah, I don't know if I want to risk it. I'm a lot more comfortable with the handgun, the 10mm, and it's still a really cool weapon to take down a trophy like this with. Ooh, attentive. Okay, I did forget to take my backpack off. So that might work against us here a little bit. I won't be able to do the fast crouching or fast prone. I'll have to just do it at like the slow pace. But it is what it is. We should still get to a decent distance away. Okay, it's calm now. I'm going to do the speed crawling real quick and just see if I can get within 40. Looking like we will. Okay, we're getting closer than I envisioned us getting. My gosh, that's a beautiful animal. It's always so nice to see a gorgeous super rare like this. I mean, this is by far the biggest roe deer rare I've ever got in my entire time playing this game. And it's not even close. I think my next best rare scored like 74 or something. This guy's going to score 83. Because like I said, Piebalds always score either top or bottom of estimate. And there's no way this guy scores 71, so it's definitely going to score around 83. Overall, just one of the most beautiful trophies we could have possibly got on this grind. The only thing that would have been better is if this was an albino or a leucistic. Okay, it's about 37 away. This should be such an easy shot to make. We'll just 0 for 50. Actually, you know what? Maybe I want to get a little bit closer. Let's see how close he'll let us get. He did start to go attentive when we were crouched, but hopefully while we're prone and we use this bush to our advantage, hopefully we can get a little bit closer. Okay, I don't think he's going to let us get much closer than this. Let's just 0 to 25. Line up. Wait for him. Oh, yeah, he's attentive. Come on, buddy. Lift your head. We drilled him. Holy crap, we smoked him. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, man. That was a fantastic experience stalking up to this beauty. Getting some wonderful pictures of him and taking a shot on him like that. It's a 50-50 rack, too, which makes sense because I think a lot of Piebalds are wonky. Gosh, we did it. Oh my gosh, a super rare freaking roe deer. That is insane. I mean, this is probably going to be one of the easier super rares to get in terms of like fur type and species because, like I said, Piebald spawn a little bit more often for roe deer than they seem to for other species like whitetail deer. I feel like with whitetail deer, it's like 1 in 300, you'll get yourself a piebald. This definitely seems to be more like 1 in 150, 1 in 200, but it's still a rare. It's still a rare animal. It's still a rare fur type, and it's still really freaking pretty. That is just an awesome buck right there. By far the most amazing deer we've got on this grind, outside of maybe our great one. Obviously, our great one is awesome, but I kind of like this a little bit more. That is a beautiful deer. And we took it down with a weapon that I've taken a lot of really cool trophies with. So always good to have another amazing trophy taken down with the 10mm Glock. I mentioned this at the beginning of this encounter right here. I actually intended to just start this great one grind and not post the video until we ended up getting a great one. But obviously, with something as crazy as a super rare, that definitely has switched up the plan here. So we're probably just going to grind for the next day or two, up until I decide to post this, and any trophies that we get during that time period will go in the video after this point right here. Just such an awesome thing to run into, man. I'm so happy we got a crazy super rare like that. Ooh, let's go. We got ourselves another level 3 roe deer, and that one is a guaranteed diamond, minimum estimate of 82. This is the first diamond that we have managed to get after taking down that beautiful super rare. So definitely nice to see that it's a guaranteed diamond. You always love to see that guaranteed estimate. Let's see, what do we got here? 8554. He thick. That's a big boy right there. That is a beautiful freaking diamond. Well, there we go. We got another level 3 right there, and that is quite a nice looking one as well. And we smoked the doe that was with him also. Not too bad, man. That is a really good looking level 3. And now we'll take down all of these over here. Or at least as many as I can actually hit, because, yeah, Scarecrow sucks. Oh no, it's a troll. So that means my last 2 have been trolls. The other one you guys didn't see in this video because it was a guaranteed troll, so there was no point in even including it. But this guy right here, an unfortunate troll, man. Oh my gosh, it's about time we got another potential diamond. Oh my gosh, guys, we have been on one of the largest dry streaks that I have ever had. It has been well over 150 kills since the last diamond, and we're pretty HM'd. Like, as you guys have seen in previous videos, we had a 1 in 28 diamond rate like the entire last half of our first grind, and it just dropped off a cliff after we got our great one. So I am just really hoping that this is a sign that it's about to pick up again, because my gosh, it would be great to actually see some diamonds show up. I mean, I can't complain too much because we did get the super rare, but like after that super rare, things have just been like practically nothing good showing up. But hopefully this guy changes that. Let's get him down. Let's get him down too. Then we will try to shoot anything else that runs in a direction where we can easily get them. Okay, here he is. Let's see. Is this going to be a diamond? It is. Max weight as well. Maybe our luck is about to turn around because it's been a while since we've had a good diamond. And there we go. We finally got another one. Obviously, you guys aren't going to see the 150 plus kills between this diamond and the last one because that would just be boring to watch, but it's been rough, man. Oh my gosh, another level 3. Okay, so I think we just went on a bit of a dry streak because we just got that diamond in the previous clip, and I haven't shot anything else since then. This is the very next zone. Well, actually, I lied. There is 2 that I just shot, but after I shot those 2, this is the next zone that we looked at, and boom, we got another diamond potential right there. Hopefully this guy makes it as well. Let's see. We got 2 of them down. Then we will smoke that. Then we will smoke that. And smoke that. Please be a diamond. Ugh, you suck. Another level 3, 1 run later. I think things are finally back to normal. We had a pretty bad dry streak, but it does feel like things are once again picking up, which is exactly what we love to see. Go ahead and smoke all of these in front of us. Beautiful. And can I make this shot right here? Oh, I'll say we can. Oh my gosh, that was crazy right there. Love to see it, bro. Love to see it. Let's see. Please be a diamond, bro. Oh my gosh, it's another bad troll. You suck. Well, on that really sad note, we're just gonna end the video here. I appreciate you guys watching, though. We got this incredible super rare piebald roe deer, and after that, things kind of went downhill. So I figured let's just end the video. But I appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, as well as leave me a comment down below and hitting that like button before you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.